Hello, everyone. It's Sunday, the 28th of January. Cheers. Coffee's good today. Hope yours is too. Whatever it is you're drinking, coffee or tea, maybe water. Folks, I really had a good time yesterday talking to Mick Conroy of Modern English. If you haven't watched the interview, even if you're not a fan of Modern English, I encourage you to watch the interview and the other interviews that I do. People let me know in the comments that, once again, the interview was enlightening and different than the usual. It was a delightful time, and I love finding out that Mick is a regular viewer. Hey, Mick, lovely guy, and I am seriously. It's in June, so I have plenty of time, but that means the world to me. These little things in being involved in music, the way that it's rolled out throughout my life since the Beatles. These little things of meeting people whose music you really love, um, having people treat you like a friend, telling me that I'll be on the guest list for Denver. It means the world to me. It's better than money. It is. It's wonderful. So I was showing and I didn't get them all. Dang it. How is it I'm always doing this? I was showing my singles, my Modern English yesterday, but I didn't show it all. And I left another one out there just now, but I'm not going to go get it. But here's another single, Chapter 12. Another good song. This was, to me, kind of like when, about at this period, it's like, okay, it's sort of mellow. Not as intense as the first stuff. I didn't know that the Von Oliver design guy had died, or if I knew, I'd forgotten. Gathering Dust, their second, I think this is their very second single, still have the signed one, Swans on Glass. Played this last night, really raw, really quite punk actually, signed. Then I didn't show this, but I have Melt With You, the 4AD single, and the B-side is a good song. I wasn't at all surprised to have Mick agree with me that Melt With You isn't the best song on After the Snow. It's the most catchy. And from the beginning, I suspected that Modern English was about the music, not about the business. So I applaud them for surviving and actually thriving. I do think this is a classic album. You can't see it, but my copy is signed in pen by Robbie and Gary. And did Mick get this one? Yep, Mick's on Michael Conroy. So he was only like maybe 19 or 20 when I met him originally. Glad we got to talk about this album, Start, their third album, because this is lousy. You can hear where a couple things might have, if they'd taken it in a different direction, the song might have gone somewhere. But glad I spoke to him about them. And this as well, the B-side. The B-side of this, The Choicest View, is a really long cut, and it is. It doesn't really go anywhere, but it's. I really appreciated Mick's honesty about his work. I can see they were probably stoned, and they were just kind of going on and on. And here's a 12-inch single that I have for Ringing the Change. Love these graphics. And of course, the first album, fantastic. I'm actually going to look into getting the reissues with the different artwork. So I encourage folks who don't know the band except for their hit to explore Modern English. Also, Parashka. I only have one of their albums. So, Brickbat. So I'm going to see about finding the other one. Okay. So, anything else? Did I show this? Because I went down, okay. So here are a few records that I did go down Friday for the new one. Excuse me. I did go to the record store Friday to get this Wall of Eyes, The Smile. Yeah, baby. These guys are really very good, and Tom York and Johnny Greenwood follow their muse. They don't give a damn about commerciality. They're not thinking about the audience. They're making music. And this is beautiful. Both sides end with a really strong song. And I like that about Tom York. That seems to be part of his MO. Is try to end memorably. So both sides, the last songs are like, oh yeah. Under Our Pillows on the first side, beautiful. And then the second side, Bending Hectic before going into You Know Me. This is really powerful stuff. Love the artwork. This is serious adult music, and it bears repeat listens. This is beautiful. So I got that, and I picked up a used Susie album. Where is it? I just had it. It's a compilation. Here it is. Didn't pick up on that at first, but it's a compilation that probably came out around Halloween or around, I don't know, but it's called All Souls. And as I was listening to this, I was thinking, this is a strange selection of tunes. And so then I posted this and saw a couple of comments, and I said, oh, these people know. This is it's kind of related to the supernatural, Halloween, that time of year. That's when it was released. Susie and the Banshees. And another record I overlooked showing the other day is, I have not an original pressing, but I have it with the original cover. But when I saw this with this pastiche blue note, I said, that's just too cool. I gotta get that. Bad Brains, their first album with Attitude, Band in DC, Pay to Come. I love that cover. I love the blue note, punk note. Complete pastiche of the blue note thing, and it's fitting for these guys. I think they did it for Rock for Light as well. Isn't that cool? And this is a supercharged album. The energy on this and the groove, they're playing at lightning speed, and at that speed it grooves. I love that. I love that when bands can do that. And I also, to my ears, is a bit of a hallmark of the DC punk sound. I don't have any Fugazi albums anymore. I've got a single or two, but that was another thing about them. I still have the first Minor Threat album. Those guys groove. Fugazi had a groove. They were almost funky, and if you look at some of the videos of them playing, it's really obvious. It's body music. They know about the connection, Very cool. So isn't that cool that with all the bullshit I've been dealing with trolls, that it doesn't scare away famous people? You still want to come on here and be on the channel. It's fantastic. I love it. So I don't mind bringing that up again because, again, this world, nothing has changed. We live in a really trashy, shitty world full of really bad people with really bad intentions and stupidity. And I will just stand my ground because these people are full of mess. And I'll be one to tell them, when they come over here trying to start some stuff, you people need to grow up and get your shit together. So once again, Mick, if you're still watching, thanks for coming on. And I will have you again. And when I do this, it doesn't make my brain think about, okay, who's next? Who do I want to get next? But at the same time, it does peak that. It's like, well, who else might I want to talk to? Because I've had people approach me about, hey, if you want to talk to so and so, and it'll be like, no, not really. I'll put it like this: if an artist directly gets a hold of me that I'm interested in, if they get a hold of me directly asking to be on to to visit, that'll be different. Okay. With people making suggestions, oh, I can make it happen. I can make it happen. It's like, well, I'm really not that interested in that person. I'm not following up on that. So there you go. All right, this will be a fairly short one. Hope everyone is well. I don't know what else I'm forgetting to mention. Let me know what's going on. Talk to you.